My beloved child, there are moments in life that seem ordinary on the surface, yet they carry a deeper meaning than anyone realizes. This may be one of those moments. Before you move on, stay with me for a little while, because what you are about to hear could speak directly to the place in your heart that has been searching for peace, direction, and hope. Have you ever felt as though you were walking through a season where questions seemed louder than answers? Perhaps you have been doing your best, trying to remain strong, trying to keep moving forward, yet deep inside you have wondered if anyone truly sees your struggle. You may not say it out loud. You may not tell your friends. You may not even admit it to yourself. But the weight has been there. Do not leave yet. Stay till the end. Something important is waiting for you. There are people who believe that the biggest moments in life arrive with noise, excitement, and attention. Yet many of the most meaningful changes begin quietly. They begin in a single thought. A single realization. A single moment when a person decides not to give up. Today, I want you to think about something. What if the thing you have been waiting for is not as far away as it seems? What if the answer you have been searching for has been moving toward you while you were focused on everything else? What if this season is not the end of your story but the beginning of a chapter you never expected? Take a moment and listen carefully. There are times when people become so focused on their disappointments that they stop noticing the blessings still surrounding them. They stop recognizing their own strength. They stop seeing how far they have already come. Yet if you look back honestly, you will realize something remarkable. You have survived days you once thought would break you. You have overcome challenges that seemed impossible when they first appeared. Somehow, step by step, you kept going. That matters. It matters because your journey has been shaping you in ways you cannot fully see yet. Every lesson. Every delay. Every unexpected turn. Every closed door. Each one has been adding something valuable to your life. Don't skip this moment. Many people spend years searching for purpose while overlooking the gifts already placed within them. They wait for a sign, a dramatic event, or a perfect opportunity. Meanwhile, the qualities that make them unique remain hidden beneath fear, doubt, and hesitation. But today, I want you to consider another possibility. What if your greatest breakthrough begins when you finally recognize the value that has been inside you all along? Think about that carefully. You are not defined by your worst day. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not defined by the opinions of people who never understood your journey. Your value does not disappear because life became difficult. Your purpose does not vanish because progress feels slow. In fact, some of the strongest people in the world are those who continued moving forward when nobody noticed their effort. And perhaps that describes you. Perhaps you have been carrying responsibilities that others do not see. Perhaps you have been fighting battles silently. Perhaps you have been showing kindness when nobody thanked you for it. Perhaps you have been trying to remain hopeful even when circumstances gave you reasons to doubt. If so, keep listening. Because there is something powerful about a person who refuses to give up. The world often celebrates quick success, but true strength is revealed through persistence. It is revealed through patience. It is revealed through the decision to keep believing when the outcome is still uncertain. Stay till the end. Something meaningful is unfolding in this message. Imagine standing at the edge of a new season. You cannot fully see what lies ahead, but you know you cannot stay where you are forever. There comes a moment when fear must step aside and faith must take a step forward. Not because every answer has arrived. Not because every problem has disappeared. But because hope is stronger than uncertainty. That is where many people find themselves today. And perhaps that is where you are. You may not realize it yet, but your story is still being written. The page is not finished. The chapter is not complete. The ending has not been decided. That means possibilities still exist. Opportunities still exist. New beginnings still exist. The future still holds moments you have not experienced, people you have not met, lessons you have not learned, and blessings you have not yet recognized. Do not let temporary discouragement convince you that permanent defeat has arrived. It has not. The road ahead may be different from what you expected, but different does not mean worse. Sometimes the unexpected path becomes the one that teaches us the most valuable lessons. And here is something many people forget. Growth often happens before recognition. Preparation often happens before opportunity. Character often develops before success. That means even when progress feels invisible, important things may still be happening. Do not underestimate the season you are currently living through. Stay with me. Something important is waiting for you. There is a reason why hope continues to return, even after disappointment. There is a reason why people continue dreaming, even after setbacks. There is a reason why hearts continue believing, even when circumstances seem uncertain. Because deep within every person is the understanding that their story is not finished. And your story is not finished either. The next chapter may contain surprises you never expected. The next season may reveal strengths you never knew you possessed. The next opportunity may arrive from a direction you never considered. So lift your eyes. Lift your thoughts. Lift your expectations. Do not allow fear to become louder than faith. Do not allow doubt to become stronger than possibility. And do not allow a difficult season to convince you that brighter days cannot arrive. Because they can. As this message continues, we are going to explore something even deeper, something many people overlook but later realize changed everything. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something important is waiting for you, and that may help you see your journey in a completely new way. A quiet realization is approaching, and many people miss moments like this because they seem too simple at first. Yet sometimes the most important truths arrive without noise. They arrive in the middle of an ordinary day, during an ordinary moment, and suddenly everything begins to look different. If you are still listening, do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason you have made it this far into this message. There is a reason your attention is still here. Perhaps deep inside, you have been searching for reassurance. Perhaps you have been waiting for a sign that your effort, your patience, and your faith have not been wasted. What if I told you that one of the greatest mistakes people make is assuming that nothing is happening simply because they cannot see immediate results? Think about a seed beneath the ground. From the outside, it appears as though nothing is changing. Days pass. Weeks pass. Yet beneath the surface, roots are forming. Strength is developing. Preparation is taking place. The growth is invisible before it becomes visible. Do not skip. Because this idea may change the way you see your current season. Many people become discouraged when they cannot immediately see progress. They assume they are standing still. They assume they are forgotten. They assume their journey has lost direction. Yet often the opposite is true. Sometimes the greatest preparation happens in silence. Sometimes the most meaningful growth happens when nobody else notices. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine looking back 1 year from now and realizing that this season was not empty at all. Imagine discovering that every challenge taught you something valuable. Imagine recognizing that every delay developed patience, every obstacle developed strength, and every unexpected turn prepared you for opportunities that had not yet appeared. Wouldn't that completely change the way you see today? There is something remarkable about people who continue moving forward even when they do not have all the answers. They understand that faith is not about seeing the entire path. It is about taking the next step. It is about trusting that the next chapter exists even when the current page feels difficult. Right now, there may be dreams you have not shared with anyone. Goals you have quietly protected. Hopes that remain hidden because you do not want disappointment to reach them. If that sounds familiar, keep listening carefully. Because the future is often shaped by people who refuse to abandon hope. The world may tell you to focus only on what is visible. Yet some of the most important things in life begin long before they can be seen. Confidence begins before achievement. Courage begins before victory. Change begins before results. Do not underestimate small steps. Do not underestimate quiet growth. Do not underestimate yourself. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One of the greatest surprises in life is discovering how much strength you actually possess. Many people never realize it until they face situations they never expected. They look back and wonder how they survived certain seasons. They wonder how they continued moving forward. Yet somehow they did. And perhaps you have already done the same. Perhaps there were moments when you felt exhausted, yet you kept going. Perhaps there were moments when you felt uncertain, yet you kept believing. Perhaps there were moments when giving up seemed easier, yet you continued anyway. That matters more than you realize. Because resilience creates possibilities. Every time you continue despite difficulty, you become stronger. Every time you choose hope over discouragement, you become stronger. Every time you decide to move forward instead of standing still, you become stronger. And strength built through experience is something nobody can take away. Now listen closely. There is a difference between waiting and preparing. Many people think they are waiting, but the most successful people are preparing. They are learning, growing, improving. Becoming ready for opportunities that have not arrived yet. What if your current season is not simply a season of waiting? What if it is a season of preparation? What if important things are being developed inside you right now? Do not skip. Because this realization changes everything. A person who understands preparation views challenges differently. They stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin asking, "What can this teach me?" They stop focusing only on obstacles and begin looking for opportunities hidden inside those obstacles. And often, that shift in perspective becomes the beginning of transformation. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments when life seems to whisper rather than shout. Moments when clarity arrives quietly. Moments when you suddenly realize that your story is larger than your current circumstances. This may be one of those moments. Your future is not limited by today's difficulty. Your potential is not limited by yesterday's mistakes. Your value is not determined by temporary setbacks. You are still growing. You are still learning. You are still becoming. And that means your story is still unfolding. Imagine all the possibilities that still exist. People you have not met. Opportunities you have not discovered. Experiences you have not imagined. Lessons you have not learned. Victories you have not celebrated. The future contains more than you can currently see. That is why hope remains powerful. Hope reminds us that the next chapter has not been written yet. Hope reminds us that change is possible. Hope reminds us that new beginnings can appear when least expected. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As you continue listening, remember this truth. Your journey is not measured only by where you are today. It is measured by how far you have come, how much you have learned, and how willing you are to continue moving forward. The strongest stories are not built in comfort alone. They are built through persistence. They are built through faith. They are built through determination. And if you are still here listening right now, then perhaps you possess more of those qualities than you realize. Hold on to that thought. Because what comes next may help you understand why certain moments, certain lessons, and certain experiences have been shaping your journey all along. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a question that very few people stop long enough to ask themselves. What if some of the things you have been hoping for are already closer than you think? Not because everything has suddenly changed overnight, but because you have changed. Because your perspective has changed. Because your understanding is growing. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a moment, imagine standing in a room filled with doors. Some are open. Some are closed. Some seem inviting. Others seem uncertain. Most people spend their energy staring at the doors that closed, wondering why they closed, wishing they had remained open. Yet they rarely notice the new doors quietly appearing around them. This happens in life more often than people realize. Sometimes disappointment captures so much attention that opportunity goes unnoticed. Sometimes frustration becomes so loud that possibility becomes difficult to hear. Sometimes people become so focused on what they lost that they forget to see what they still have. And that is why this moment matters. Because today is not about looking backward. It is about recognizing what may be waiting ahead. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a remarkable truth that successful, resilient, and hopeful people eventually discover. They realize that life is not simply happening to them. They realize they are growing through it. They begin understanding that every experience contains a lesson, every season contains purpose, and every challenge contains an opportunity to become stronger. Think about your own journey. There are probably things you know today that you did not know a year ago. There are probably strengths you possess today that you did not possess before. There are probably lessons you learned through experience that no book could have taught you. That growth is valuable. That growth matters. That growth is preparing you for things that may not have arrived yet. And this is where many people miss something important. Preparation often feels ordinary while it is happening. Only later do people realize how significant it was. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine someone training for a marathon. Day after day they practice. Day after day they improve. Yet during those early days, progress may seem small. It may seem invisible. But every step matters. Every effort matters. Every moment of preparation matters. Life often works the same way. Small actions create larger outcomes. Consistent effort creates meaningful change. Faithful persistence creates opportunities that cannot be seen immediately. That means today's choices matter. Today's attitude matters. Today's perspective matters. Because the future is often built through small decisions made in ordinary moments. Do not skip. There is something powerful about realizing that your current season may be more important than it appears. You may feel like you are simply moving through another day. But what if today is shaping tomorrow? What if today's lessons are preparing tomorrow's opportunities? What if today's growth is creating tomorrow's confidence? That possibility changes everything. Many people wait until success arrives before they believe in themselves. Yet the people who accomplish remarkable things often choose belief before results appear. They trust the process. They trust the journey. They trust that growth is happening even when evidence seems limited. And that trust helps them continue moving forward. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully. One of the greatest surprises in life is discovering how many things were working together behind the scenes while you thought nothing was happening. Conversations you never heard. Opportunities you never expected. Lessons you did not fully understand at the time. Connections you did not recognize. Moments that seemed small but later became important. Life is often more connected than it appears. That is why patience can be powerful. Patience allows hidden progress to become visible. Patience allows preparation to become opportunity. Patience allows growth to reveal its purpose. Do not skip. Because this next thought may stay with you long after this message ends. What if your greatest breakthrough begins with a simple realization? Not a dramatic event. Not a sudden change. But a realization. A realization that your story is still unfolding. A realization that your value has never disappeared. A realization that your future contains possibilities greater than your current limitations. Many people spend years waiting for external confirmation before they move forward. But confidence often begins internally. It begins when a person decides they are capable of growth. Capable of learning. Capable of becoming more than they were yesterday. And once that decision is made, everything begins changing. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The world is filled with examples of people who faced uncertainty and kept moving forward anyway. People who faced obstacles and continued anyway. People who faced setbacks and continued anyway. They were not successful because life was easy. They were successful because they refused to stop growing. That same principle applies to every journey, including yours. There may be moments when progress feels slow. There may be moments when answers seem distant. There may be moments when patience feels difficult. Yet those moments do not define the final outcome. They are simply part of the journey. And journeys are not measured by one day. They are measured by continued progress. One step. One lesson. One decision at a time. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this message continues, consider something extraordinary. You have already overcome challenges that once seemed impossible. You have already survived days you thought would last forever. You have already learned lessons that made you stronger. That means you possess proof of your resilience. Proof of your growth. Proof of your ability to continue moving forward. And if you have done it before, you can do it again. The future does not belong only to people who have perfect circumstances. The future belongs to people who continue believing, learning, and growing. The future belongs to people who refuse to let temporary setbacks become permanent conclusions. The future belongs to people who understand that every chapter contributes to the story. And your story is still being written. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, we will explore a powerful idea that many people overlook until it changes the way they see their entire journey. Sometimes the answer is not found by looking farther ahead. Sometimes it is found by understanding what has been developing inside you all along. Stay with this message. Your next chapter may be closer than you think.